Switzerland. Rachel Newey from England. Jessica Ferrarica went back to Bolivia, so she's not here. Thank you. This time we're going to have a musical selection done by Ryan Reed Batista.
I would first like to wish all of you luck and tell you that no matter how impossible your dreams may be, dare to dream them and follow the quest. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause. To be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
Good luck, everybody. That was Ryan Batista. The next person I'm going to ask to come up to the podium will receive the Principal's Award. That's a senior that is selected by the principal, and to this time, no one, only myself, knows who that person is. I'm going to ask John Cunningham to please come up here. John Cunningham is definitely an outstanding student, like many of our seniors out here. He was our outstanding English student. He's been involved in drama, thespians, Sunrise Singers, Jets Team, National Honor Society, Raider Review, Scholastic Bowl, Snowball. He attended Illinois Summer School for Fine Arts. He's been voted on as most prominent actor. He's done many, many articles for our Phoenix publication. He was nominated for the NCTE Writing Award in 1995. He's a National Merit Finalist in 1996, Illinois State Scholar, first place English, and our Jets District and Regional Team. And of course, Student of the Month, I think, several times. I am very pleased to present to John Cunningham the Principal's Award. At this time, we'd like our valedictorian to come forward, Cynthia Ann Johnson.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and perhaps having the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. This poem, The Road Not Taken, by Robert Frost, beautifully expresses the decision-making process we all undergo throughout our lives. Throughout high school, we have all chosen different paths. Our roads, whether smooth or bumpy, intersect at this common time and place. We must, of course, never forget the great adventure we've undergone to get to this point. We can carry the fun we've had with us for a lifetime, and the friends we've made and the support they have and will give are valuable lessons we can carry with us on the next leg of our journey. And, as Robert Frost said, it is important to remember the choices we've made in our lives and how they have affected us. For most of us, this will bring back joyous memories. As this part of our journey comes to an end, however, we must remember that this is also the beginning of a new and exciting road in our individual travels. We need to look forward, not just remember good times. For many of us, our new path will involve leaving home. While this brings many new responsibilities, it also brings many new choices and opportunities. As the poet Theodore Retke wrote, the sun, and all we can become, and the time ripe for running to the moon. This passage speaks of the nearly limitless opportunities that this next part in our journey through life affords. Whether going off to work or to a college or university, we all have the potential for excellence. We need only to work hard and choose wisely, and nearly anything is possible. In searching for a concise way to express myself, I came across a passage written by one of the great literary masters of our time that fits perfectly. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot from your left. Thank you.
Now it's time for our salutatorian, Alexia Ann Kruger, and she's going to do something a little bit different. She's going to sing to you.
Graduation is a time full of mixed feelings. Some have felt caged for 4 years and are counting the days until they're out on their own. Others step a little more hesitantly forward, not quite sure if they want to take that big step away from protection and familiarity into change in the unknown. Sometimes the biggest challenge is simply to move on. Everyone here has experienced numerous events over the course of their high school years, made new friends, and shared many memories. But now is not the time to stop and reminisce. Graduation isn't an ending, but rather a beginning. New, untraveled paths await us all after today. And while memories are a wonderful treasure, we should build on them, not dwell on them. I encourage every one of my fellow graduates to pursue their dreams and to live life to its fullest. Time often seems to rush by so quickly that all we are left standing with are the memories. So I encourage you to make the most out of life so as to have those precious memories to look back on and smile. The best way I know how to portray a message is with song. So now I'd like to share with you a Sarah McLachlan song that I've partially rewritten. Listen carefully to the lyrics. And as it says, it's our turn now to follow our dreams. Don't let life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. Remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass pass you by. Weep not for the memories. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep, standing on the edge of something much too deep. It's funny how we feel so much, but we cannot say a word. We are screaming inside, but oh, we can't be heard. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. Anxious to leave, I cannot stay, looking ahead to what's on the way. But when I stop and think, looking back through the years, friendships fill my head and my eyes fill with tears. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. It's our turn now to follow our dreams, to give it our all, no matter how tough it seems. And memories are a precious thing that can help you through the day. But the past is the past, we need to live for today. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. Weep not for the memories.
Now for a commentary on the class of 1996, I present to you their class sponsor, Mrs. Linda Whitman.
Good afternoon, graduates and guests. As senior class sponsor, I have worked with many of our graduates during the past 4 years. I would like to thank all of the students and parents that have assisted with homecoming activities and fundraising over the years. I would especially like to acknowledge the graduates who have served as class officers. They have participated in the aforementioned activities, as well as hosting an excellent prom last year and organizing senior activities for this year. They have put in a lot of their time to represent your class admirably. As the class of 1996, you are graduating in an eventful year. This summer, our nation will host the Olympic Games, and in November, many of you will be participating in the election of our country's president for the first time. As you finish this chapter of your lives and start the next, I would like to encourage you to make bold changes. You have the opportunity to change the world for the better. Do something meaningful and choose a better future for everyone. Be proud of your unique talents that will take each of you on a different path. Strive for excellence, even though life may at times be difficult. As you head off to school or to the workplace, I wish you all success in your future years. Thank you.
Can we have the senior class officers?
On behalf of the graduating class of 1996, I would like to present to Bolingbrook High School senior class gift of a portable sound system and $700 towards the purchase of an entrance sign for the back of the school.
On behalf of the senior class officers, Tennille Jackson, Melody Hoffman, Tamina Chandri, Jill Sostak, Raven Ray, and myself, Danielle Thomas, and the entire class of 96, we would like to thank our class sponsor, Linda Whitman, for her time and efforts in our class activities.
I would like to say to you that the sound system they're referring to is what you hear in the gymnasium. If it wasn't for the class of 1996, we would have a very hard time putting on this presentation that everyone could hear. So thank you, class, very much. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the superintendent of Valley View Schools, Dr. David B. Van Winkle.
Thank you, Dr. Sorik. Graduation from high school is one of those rites of passage that I think is extremely important in our lives. One of the remarkable things about it, though, is that we remember the event and we probably remember very little of what is said on that day. And I'm not going to prolong that any further. I'm simply going to limit my remarks to the following. First of all, on behalf of the teachers of the Valley View School District, I hope that they have made a mark on your lives. I believe they have. On behalf of our district administrators and our senior leadership team, I want to extend our congratulations to the Bolingbrook High School class of 1996. And then to President Kavanaugh and to the members of the Board of Education, I want to indicate that I will certify these students, the senior class of 1996 at Bolingbrook High School, as having completed the requirements for graduation as specified by the state of Illinois and the Board of Education of the Valley View School District. Congratulations and best wishes.
Now we will do the presentation of the diplomas.
Cynthia Ann Johnson. Melody Catrice Hoffman. Tennille Jean Jackson. Danielle LaShawn Thomas. Tamina S. Chaudhry. Raven Monique Ray. Jolene Marie Sostak. Alexia Ann Kruger. Todd Lewis Absher. Felicia Hope Adams. Jalel M. Abu Cobain. Maria T. Ackle. Sohail M. Akhtar. Michelle Marie Allen. Stephen Gervais Albamonte. Clarissa Brooke Alterson. Jason Scott Andrews. Erica Mary Balzer. Jason Alexander Archie. Catherine Eileen Blanchard. Jermaine Nishan Beatty. Amanda Kathleen Boker. Noel Raj Balessingham, Trishelle Dion Bright, Thomas Thaddeus Barbarek, Ryan Reed Batista, Camille Brunt, Donald Eugene Beal, Toyetta Shantae Bryant, Douglas H. Beaver, Gretchen May Butler, Ron Michael Beckett, Josie Chavanis, Michael J. Behan, Jillian Eileen Chernich, Brandon James Bell, April Marie Christensen, Brian P. Berkery, Kimberly Ann Cochran, Peter Christopher Bernatsky, Megan Kathleen Corneal, Raj Manuel Buggett, Tina Michelle Costello, George L. Bogler, Tiffany Chantil Crosby, Jeff A. Bonner, Colleen M. Curtis, Joseph William Brender, Shannon Erica Donner, Keith G. Brooks, Tasha Devon Decker, Benjamin Joseph Bruce, Gina Marie DeSando, Jason Steve Bungen, Antoinette Rose De Stefano, William Thomas Callahan, Sarah Michelle Diedrich, Emmanuel Pietro Capodieci, Jacqueline May Dodd, Gerald Andre Cato, Melissa Sarah Duxbury, Melissa Ann Dyer, Michael Peter Charlton, Heather Lynn Edwards, Brian Thaddeus Cezanne, Legina Shantae Edwards, James Jason Collins, Shannon M. Eltoff, Jonathan Kevin Cox, Marie Michelle Esther, Daniel Theodore Crapo, Jessica Lynn Evans, Loxley O. Creary Jr., Veronica Lee Falson, Shane Marcelino Crema, Kimberly Nicole Farmer, Jason Charles Cutterbeck, Christine Renee Phillip, John Michael Cunningham, Karen Nicole Fisher, Daniel Aaron Dabish, Marilyn M. Fong, Salvatore Donato DeVee Jr., Stacy Marie Freeman, John Patrick de Guzman, Teresa Catherine Frago, David James Dorr, Tara Lynn Frump, Tobias Jerome Doss, Amanda Mary Geiger, Anselmo Duran, Jacinta Gonzalez, Patrick York Egan Jr., Kimberly Marie Gray. Jamie Farias. Tara Kanisha Hall. Brian Christopher Farley. Lydia Hammond. Matthew Arthur Ferguson. Joyce Catherine Hart. Raymond L. Feldheim. Amy Christine Held. Tracy Paul Flaza. Allison Jean Hoffert. Ronald J. Franz. Casey Ann Hudson. Eric P. Fuente. Yana Maria Hudson. Eric Garrett. Rashida K. Jackson. Adam Thomas Gartner. Jennifer Noel Jacobs. Sarah Lynn Jan. Les Glinsky. Tina Michelle James. Denise Renee Johnson. Delina R. Johnson. Michael Gonzalez. Eleanor Haven Johnson. Carlos Gonzalez. Nikia Shante Johnson. David De Jesus Gonzalez. Trista Dawn Jones. Marvin Lydell Grover. Margot P. Kelly. Omar Gabriel Gutierrez. Jamie Louise Kerfin. Adam Christopher Janak. Monica Lynn Koenig. Trevor N. Haswick. Sarah Elizabeth Kolerick. Jennifer Lynn Koloje. Coy Dandrick Hall. Danielle Leah Kosiak. Jermaine Hall. Rhea Lynn Kraus. Niashite Carlos Hammond. Elizabeth C. Kiger. Ryan Lawrence Hart. Amanda Jane Lauletta. John Edward Healy. Tyranda C. Lewis. Ronald M. Held. Robin Lisa Lyons. Charles Henry. Keisha Renee Mabry. Ryan F. Hickerson. Sabrina Dawn McSamon. Ramad Jarrell Hicks. Jennifer A. Mahar. Barry W. Haney. Jennifer A. Malik. Danielle Horn. Marianne Carol Mallon. Marcus LeVar Horton. Carolyn Suzanne Marr. Andrew Jean Householder. Megan Carey McKee. Bradley Ivory Hudson. Jamila Ife McLaughlin. Robert A. Johnson III. Tiffany Nicole McShann. Brian A. Jones. Carly Ann Miner. George John Jones. Jocelyn Ameno Mensah. Jason C. Jordan. Anne Marie Lynn Message. Christopher D. Cayley. Elizabeth Marie Montalto. Dev Prakash Kamdar. Alejandra Montalango. Ian P. Kent. Winter Austin Moore. Stephen Thomas Coven. Takesha Liliana Morgan. Chad Michael Kozlowski. Kimberly Marie Morgan. Stephen W. Kraus. Lizette Norida Munzen. Matthew John Krasinski. Juliana Iwa Nikwe. John T. Kuehl. Rachel Lorraine Nui. Eric William Quate. Cynthia Ann Nichols. Richard Ryan Langdon. Lori Michelle Nisbet. Sean Daniel Legg. Carrie A. Nowak. Marcial Christopher Lemus. Amy Elizabeth O'Brien. Jacob J. Lozano. Mary Ellen O'Connor. Anthony Robert Luna. Jeremiah J. Machen. Deidre Jamila Uten. Rola Osman. Abina Owusu. Brad William Molesky. Jennifer Lynn Patterson. Richard A. Mann. Cara Aaron Perkins. Ermal Jansen Manuel. Tamine Letitia Perkins. Dax Kristen Marquez. Desiree Rose Petrasky. Aaron Lee Marsh. Allison Rebecca Pierce. Christopher Carl Martin. Lisa Carey Platkus. Ronald William Matzy Jr. Jennifer Lynn Plummer. Dawn Jaira McGregor. Anicia Lene Posey. Sean Michael McHugh. Shauna Grace Pronitis. Louis Edward McNeil. Tammy Lynette Rochelle. Sean Patrick McQuinn. Kristen Ellen Raven. Mark Robert Machino. Cherie Shatan Rencher. Charles James Matoyer. Miriam Renee Rivera. Stephen Paul Michaels. Shauna Robinson. David M. Miller. Rebecca Rodriguez. Gary Lynn Mr. Jr. Rochelle Renee Rolnick. Corey Dion Moore. Rebecca Susan Rosenmeyer. Daniel Joseph Moran. Lisa Marie Rudisell. Rigo Munzen. Jennifer Marie Russell. Thomas C. Murray. Stephanie Sanchez. Jeremy Don O'Brien. Kristen Noel Sanders. Michael Allen Olson. Amy Shin A. Sass. Matthew Carl Olson. Tara Lynn Sassman. Mark Allen Owen. Nicole Lynn Sayad. Lloyd Kwame Owusu. Danielle Michelle Scacciaferro. John Anthony Palmer. Lisa Margaret Schwartz. Brian L. Patrick. Danina Dion Sims. Matthew J. Pollock. Kimberly Ann Singer. Jamal Bernard Peoples. Stephanie Ann Skeet. David Joel Piatak. Melissa Skorsky. Olitha Kashana Smith. Michael Thomas Plezek. Justine Lachey Sam. DeWitt Porter Jr. Catherine Mary Soma. Jamal H. Portlock. Tracy Sutherland. Lynn Marie Stumpf. Jason Matthew Rainwater. Carrie Ann Sutton. Calvin L. Randolph Jr. Dawn Elizabeth Swenton. Mark Ira Reck. Catherine Marie Zum. Adam M. Ray. Jennifer Ann Sweeto. Robert E. Rose. Ricky Lynn Tamer. Myron Reed Sanchez. Teresa Ann Tansim. Tervalan Joseph Sargent. Quintina Zenobia Terry. Jesse Michael Schaff. Danielle Shantae Thompson. Matthew James Schlegel. Mackenzie Lee Tremblay. Robert Scott Sherwood. Karen Lynn Urso. Aaron Howard Sinclair. Wanda M. Van Poo. Marcus Brian Smith. Beth Catherine Vershave. Daniel Leonard Spinabella. Cindy Marie Vitariti. Michael Lee Stallings. Dana Kellett Weiner. Brian K. Stang. Sheree Latrice Washington. George Grant Steimer. Bridget Colleen Wellborn. Jason Michael Swan. Scott Russell Sweeney. Tanya Anita Williams. Lucolas Ramel Taylor. Christopher Arthur Todesco. Sarah Ann Winder. Nicholas Robert Trotter. Jeffrey Scott Ulasic. Andrea Nicole Woolridge. Martin C. Usilla. Nicholas Valdez. Victoria Lauren Wysocki. Jamal Francisco Vargas. Angela Marie Zaro. Sean G. Wesley. Stephen Paul Wolf. Candy Ann Zillinger. Jason Gregory Wood. Justin Michael Wright. Sandra Ann Zillinger. Matthew Ryan Wydra. Eugene M. Yao. Elisa Maria Zimmer. William Brian Young. Nicholas Allen Zamorowski. Jamie Dobbs Zeit. Jason L. Zapfel. Let's hear a nice round of applause for the class of 1996. If all the graduates would now move your tassel from your right side to your left side, signifying graduation. Okay, if all the graduates would rise, and we will dismiss from the last row. Please stay in your seats in the bleachers till the graduates dismiss.